guys, this is Tina from Shabbydabbydoodah. Welcome back to my channel. So I'm here quickly with that gorgeous snippet roll that we made using the pressed flowers. So this is the roll for if you didn't see the video. I just love how it came out. I mean, these are those blue pressed flowers, which I'm kind of assuming these are somehow dyed or something, because I wouldn't have thought they're just naturally that colour. But hey, you know, I know nothing about flowers, so you know, I might be completely wrong, but they're absolutely gorgeous, aren't they? So I thought that we would come along and we would just use them and, you know, kind of make some ephemera pieces, obviously using them. So I've got some ready-made bits and pieces here that I thought that we could, you know, attach them to. So I've got here one of those little, you know, booklet type pieces, which I just thought, well, actually colour-wise, this is pretty good on there, isn't it? So I just need to kind of decide which section to actually go with. So I think I'll go with this piece, and yeah, we'll just kind of do it like that. So, I mean, I love using the snippet rolls because you can just literally tear them down, you know, exactly sort of how big you want them. So they're like a cluster, really. Well, I think they're like a cluster. And you can just kind of, yeah, shrink them down kind of to the sort of size that you're looking for, which is awesome, isn't it? So that looks really, really nice on there. Now, I'm just wondering whether to have some sheet music or something in the background. Just got a little bit here. Now, this hasn't been inked up, and neither has this. Do we mind? Do we mind if it's not been inked up, or do we think it needs to be inked up because otherwise it doesn't really go? I don't know, to be honest. I'm not minding it not being inked up. What do you guys think? I have to say I'm being like incredibly lazy because my ink is all downstairs. So that's an added reason why I'm probably thinking, oh, it looks okay. You know, we don't need to ink it up. Right, I'm just having a glance around on my desk to see what else I might have here that could kind of tie it in and go with it. So, oh, I don't think I do. I don't think I want to do that. No. Okay, let's move that to one side. Yeah, I mean, I quite like that. What do we think? Just wondering whether we could have some blue, you know, corner stamp or something on here would look quite nice. And actually wondering whether we could have some sort of bluish butterfly. I know that's kind of green, but you know what I mean. Bluish, you know, vague tones of blue somewhere. That's not the right colour. And again, just typical because I haven't got my bright butterflies here. Although I might have them here in a minute. So, all right. What's this one? Hold on. No, that's a bit weird, isn't it? I thought that was going to go perfectly, but yeah, it just looks a little bit strange on there. So I think maybe not. But I'm still debating about the sheet music. I feel like this does need a bit of ink on it. So I'm just going to get my brush and my vintage photo, which is up on my shelf. So hold on a second. And actually, whilst I'm up there, I'm going to pull in. Now, do I want the teal? Kind of thinking, sorry about that. Oops. Oh yeah, look at that. I don't know how well the teal is going to show up on this paper, to be honest. But hey, in for a penny, in for a pound. So we won't know until we try. So this is a walnut stain. I'm pretty sure this is not, you know, not very inky. So yeah, it's quite dry. That's okay, I don't mind. So we just go around there like that. Okie dokie. Actually, to be honest, I think it's probably better not being too inky. What do you think? I think we could easily kind of spoil it if it was too, you know, too inky, to be honest. Right, let's have a look. So I'm thinking maybe this in the corner. Yeah. Do we think that? Or do we think actually kind of it needs a more delicate corner? Let me just have a look for a more delicate corner stamp. So I love a corner stamp, love a swirly kind of stamp, love a corner stamp, love a swirl, love a flourish, you know, any of those types of things I really, really love. Now this obviously is not a corner. Don't know whether you can really see that very easily, but it's not a corner, but you can easily use it in the corner if you see what I mean. So I think I'm going to go for that. I'm just looking around for something I can stamp it off onto. Just going to stamp it off onto here, just in case it's got any other colour, you know, from a previous use. There we go. Oh, how yummy is that? Like I say, I'm not sure how brilliantly that's going to show up on this colour, but hey, hopefully it's going to show up quite well. So now I don't want to necessarily get the whole stamp, just kind of more the top half, if you see what I mean. So like that. Okay, and then we go down the bottom and just do the same again here. Like that. Okay. How scrummy is that? Oh, I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Right. Got here a stamp which is kind of like half script and half sheet music, if you can see there. So I'm thinking maybe stamp some of that in the teal as well. Again, just kind of random. Don't want it too uniformy. And then I'm going to just go on the inside, which is, of course, you know, the same paper. And just do a little bit there as well. Just so as we've got the continuity running through. And I'm thinking this here in the middle. And probably the whole thing rather than just that top bit now. So let's put that down here. Oh, yummy, yummy. What do we think to that? Looks scrumptious, doesn't it? Right, okay. So, yep, let's have this and here. Now, again, do we want some lace on here? I mean, I love having lace, as you know. Very, very rarely do I not have lace. So, let's have a look. Let's just pull in this. Oh, what do we think? What do we think? Oh no, where's my scissors gone? I'm seriously disorganised, I'm afraid, because, I mean, I'm filming this ahead, so this will be probably weeks before it actually goes up, but we've just got back from our holiday, so half of my stuff is still downstairs, so hence why I have no clue what is where, because obviously I took a lot of stuff on holiday with me, my scissors being one of those things, and of course they are still downstairs, but my son said that he would bring it up, so yeah, I'm hoping that he's going to bring it up in a minute, and then I won't be so disorganised, hopefully, you know, because I will at least have scissors with me, which obviously at the moment I don't even have scissors. What's going on? Right, but I have opened a new glue, so let's just get some glue down. So I've opened a new glue. I've not poured it into my Sugar Bell bottle or anything yet, because obviously it's just a sort of temporary measure until I've got my craft bag up here. But it was just to tide me over so as I could do the video. Oops, okay. Oh dear. Holding a green stamp there. Yeah, I'm thinking, to be honest, that white is a mistake, because instantly, don't know if you can really see, but I've got this, which just happens to be some kind of straggly, you know, coffee dyed lace. But how much nicer does that look? You know, it's just a sort of, well, just a complete scrap, isn't it? But it instantly does look better. Unless I have both. Let me just see what other lace I've got here. I was hoping I might have some more kind of scrappy bits. Can't see any right now. Ooh, what's this? That might be like too many scrappy bits. Okay, right. So let's put this down. Just going to, again, just use my wet glue Okay, so this is obviously that part of the, you know, the snippet roll that we're just going to get down on here. Okay. Like that. Oh, the sun's just gone in. Oh, it was looking like such a lovely day, and now the sun has gone in, which is such a shame. Right. So I've got this sort of straggly piece here. Oops. Yeah, like that. Now, what did I do with that butterfly just now? Here we go. So I'm thinking kind of ink this up a little bit. It doesn't really need a great deal, but just a tiny bit. Just check whether I want this here or like down here. I mean, to be honest, might not even have another flower on there, because maybe that would be too many flowers. Yeah, maybe something like that. So I'm just going to glue this on. Right, just looking, that's actually bent over. So, okie dokie. Actually, let's just glue direct onto the pocket itself. So there we go. Like that. Okay, and then let's just get that butterfly stuck down. Like that. Okay, how gorgeous is that? Really, really, really pretty, isn't it? And then on the inside, we could again just kind of, I'm just going to ink that book page up a bit. I mean, obviously that is vintage book page, but oops, it's not, you know, it's not very coloured or discoloured. So I'll just ink around there. Okay, we could have maybe another little bit of lace just down there. Okay, oops. It's really hard to see what's the right way and the wrong way. Kind of thinking probably this way. Okay. Let's get that. Okay, right, looking super pretty now. Yeah, okay, so I love how that looks. So obviously this, you know, you've just got your two pockets and that's it on the outside. Now I am just wondering whether I might put some gold on the corners. I'm not sure. I feel like the gold would look quite nice. I mean, really, it's all about those beautiful pressed flowers, which of course, you know, we're just trying to kind of emphasize that teal color, aren't we? You know, with that teal stamping. So yeah, I think we've kind of achieved that. So okay, let's put that to one side and let's do another one. So actually I've got these, which are those you know, opening, what do you call these, like an opening little booklet, I suppose. So what I'm going to do when I get my scissors is cut these open so that they're open pockets on the sides, and we will just, I think, use just some sheet music again to cover it. So yeah, let's do sheet music like that. Okay, like that. Well, I might actually have more or less the right size. Not far off. So we just put that there and just take that down slightly more, like that. Okay, and then just in here a little bit. Okay. Tear that down. And then that on there. Right, so let's glue this one on. Actually, do you know what I'm thinking is actually let's have some of that teal stamping kind of poking out from behind here. So I'm just going to put the glue on, but I'm not going to stick it down just yet. So let's use that same little tiny stamp again. So I'll just move this to one side. Oops. And we'll just get this again like that. Okay. Like that. Okie dokie. A bit more along the bottom. Okay. Right, let's pop this down. Okie dokie. Right, that is now stuck on there. Looking good. Right, well, looking okay anyway. It's not really looking one way or another so far, so, but it's, yeah, it's looking okay. So let's just, oops, ink that up now with some of the walnut stain. It's weird because I'm using this brush because basically my blendy tool is downstairs, you know, with my bag, with my scissors that I've not brought up yet. And perhaps my son's forgotten that he said, oh, I'll bring it. It's because it's quite heavy. It's quite a big bag, obviously, that I ended up taking. So, yeah, but anyway, I shall make do with no scissors and no blendy tool. But yeah, it's quite weird because where I've got out of using a brush instead of like the blendy tool thing, I'm actually finding it quite difficult to use. I know that sounds really weird. Who would have thought that there would be such a difference, but it is actually quite difficult to use. Oh my goodness, can you see how gorgeous that looks? Ah, I love it. Right, let's just tear that straight down here. So I'm tearing it straight through the middle of that label. That's fine, I don't mind. Oh, how scrummy does that look? I love how that looks. That's just gorgeous. Right, let's just see whether I want to have a bit of white lace anywhere. I know, I'm just determined to use that white lace really, aren't I? Because it's kind of like laying around on the table. It's because it was there from something else. So, you know, if I can at all use it, then it gets it off of the table. But I've got to be honest and say, I don't think it really is going. So yeah, I might have to not use it. Right, let me just quickly have a look again in my pile. Because I'm sure I've got some other... Aha! I thought I had some more. Oh, of course I've got no scissors. I've got no scissors to cut this down. Oh, lucky I like the torn look, isn't it? Okay, right. Let's try this. Right. Yeah. Do you know, I'm actually thinking maybe this is like a one-off, but you know, maybe this actually looks better without the lace. What do we think? I mean, I really love that. Tear it in half so we've got a much smaller piece. Yeah, maybe like that looks better. So it was just kind of too big. It was swamping it somewhat. So let's just put this one down. Oh my goodness. Okay, like that. And then let's glue this down. Okay, there we go. Oh, how yummy does that look? It's so pretty, isn't it? So when I get my scissors, I'll obviously just snip this open so we've got like a little booklet in each side, like a little pocket. Now, personally, when I've made these in the past, I haven't decorated the back. Well, that's probably a sweeping statement. I perhaps have decorated the back occasionally. But yeah, I think kind of not as a, you know, not as the general thing. I think sometimes maybe I've decorated the back and sometimes I haven't. I might just put a little bit of sheet music on just so it's got something on there, but not overly, you know, not overly much decorating. So we'll just put like a little bit of sheet music, I think, on here. I mean, the main reason why I haven't decorated the back, I think, in the past, well, I'm a bit funny, actually. I don't think I perhaps decorate the back of things generally, because now I'm just thinking I haven't decorated the back of this one either. I think, yeah, maybe I'm just not a sort of back decoration person, you know. Well, to be honest, I'm not really, because do you know what? You know, when I sunbathe, and I know sunbathing is kind of a taboo thing and nobody really should be sunbathing anyway, but I don't know about you guys. I do not do the back of my body. So I always just lay facing front. So, you know, the front of my legs get lovely and brown and, you know, everything. The backs of them, they just stay. They just stay the same colour. You know, they're normal. They're normal white colour. Yeah, and a bit like when I do my hair. I mean, not that I'm very adventurous with my hair. It's not like I really do anything much. But, you know, if ever I do, let's say, do a hairstyle, I don't really kind of ever do anything with the back. I just kind of do what, you know, what looks fine at the front. And I don't really ever even look at the back, to be honest. I know you can do that thing where you kind of hold the mirror to the side and you can then see what's going on at the back. But, you know, I'm so lazy. I don't think I even do that, to be honest. Rubbish. A bit rubbish when it comes to things like that. So that's those two. How gorgeous are they? Absolutely love them. Right, okay, so we've probably got time for one more piece. Let's have a look. I've got this, which, this is just some 6x6 paper. Oh, I don't think this is going to go quite as well as I'd hoped, actually. Because I was kind of thinking I could do like a little pocket, but yeah, a pocket. I actually don't think that's going to go as well as I'd hoped. It's better on the back, which, as luck would have it, I have got this. It's not 6x6, but it's more or less 6x6. So again, I'm thinking, right, let's just cut this down. So, oh, this is so annoying. Where's my scissors? Well, they're downstairs, aren't they? Because, of course, I haven't brought them up yet. Yeah, so, oh well. Just going to see if I've got any laying around in my drawer. No, of course I haven't. So that would be far too easy, wouldn't it? Honestly, this must be like the most rubbish video ever. Like, fancy doing a craft video with no scissors. I mean, that's just crazy, isn't it? Literally crazy. Right. Now, I'm wondering if I could do like wraparound pocket, and then I could probably put like a bit here. Let me just tear this down like that. Okay, let's just move that out of the way. So this is kind of like, this would be a faux pocket, because of course the pocket's not really going to go right the way down. Although what I could do you know, let's do a really bodgy pocket here. So oh my gosh, this is getting bodgier by the second, this video. So I apologise in advance for anyone who's not a, you know, really bodgy type crafter, because yeah, you're probably shuddering at my sloppy methods here. But what I'm thinking is, right, what am I thinking? I'm thinking let's put some stamping in the background. So we want to kind of decorate the back of the tag, the pocket up, because otherwise that's just going to be really boring, isn't it? So we've got, I'm so sorry if you can keep on hearing all those messages. Yeah, it's my messenger. And obviously, you know, when there's like family chat going on, I don't really know how you stop that. And yeah, so it's just kind of making endless noise. So I really do apologise if that's very annoying for everyone. If it's any consolation, it's pretty annoying to me as well. So yeah, I do apologise. Right, let's have this. Thinking maybe going down the side. Let's do a different look with that. Okay, let's do like this. Okie dokie, and yeah, maybe a little bit just to the side. Just as if we had like a continuity bit there. Right, okay. Right, seriously rubbish down here, because obviously, of course, that's just totally not straight at the bottom. I'm just looking to see if I've even got any small scissors. No, I can't see any at all. Okay, right. Then what I'm going to do is on here, I'm just going to glue this onto this piece, and then it's going to act like as if it were one, is the plan. Who knows? It might not behave that way at all. But that's the intention. So let's take this, and I'm thinking pop this on here, just so it's got something a bit more interesting than just the brown. So again, let's just pop this down here. Okay, like that. Oops. Okay. Right, we'll pop that down there, like that. And then I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to ink the whole thing up. Now again, my corner rounder is also down with the rest of my craft stuff, would you believe? Now I'm only not stopping the video because I recently have been really trying to avoid doing videos in like chunks, because it really just adds such a lot of time when you have to edit your video. You know, if you do videos, you probably will get where I'm coming from with this. If you have to edit your video, it just adds such a lot of extra time, you know, whereas if you can keep your video to one, you know, one complete video and then just upload it, it just honestly, it cuts down on the amount of time needed so much. So I'm really trying to make a really big conscious effort to not have to edit my videos at the moment. I mean, obviously sometimes you can't really help it, you know, if the doorbell rings or something, and you know, you've got no choice. If there's nobody else here, you know, the kids are out or whatever, and I can't get anyone to open the door, then of course, you know, that's a completely different scenario. But I mean, if I can, I'm really trying my best to just avoid breaking the video into, you know, having to stop it, because I'm so sorry, there it goes again. You know, because that just, yeah, it's something else to then have to do, and I would rather not have to do that. So yeah, I'm really trying to avoid it. Right, okay. So then what I'm going to do is obviously glue my pocket like this. Now here you can probably see, because I've torn this is a like cluster, I'm not quite going to the corner, so I'm thinking I can just piece in a bit of lace, you know, at that corner. Oops. Either like that, or I don't know, maybe like that. Yeah. So then, you know, we've kind of covered that hole up. Okay, so covering the hole up like that. And then this piece here, I'm going to just literally glue it down like this. So I think the easiest way to do this is probably glue one side. So I'm going to glue this side here. Okay. That little flap. Honestly, I mean, this is such a horrendous bodge. I can't actually believe I'm doing this, but never mind. then I'm going to open this out, and then I can glue all around there, which will then glue the pocket down. In fact, I don't even need to do that really. I just need to glue it down here on this piece that's kind of attached. So yeah, that's just going to go there like that. Okay, and then I'm going to just glue this flat on here. So again, just gluing that down there like that. Okay, how are we looking? Not too bad. Now obviously when I get my scissors, I'm going to just snip along that bottom piece so it's not skew-iff under there, because of course that looks pretty rubbish, and I can just tidy up, you know, so I'm a little bit straighter around the top as well. But not too bad, is it? And then what I might do is just pop a little bit of sheet music at that top section as well, which would then obviously tie in the top and the bottom, you know, a little bit more. So we'll just again ink that up nicely. In fact, I'm going to tear that down and have it even slimmer, so it's just literally across there. Then we can just glue that down. Like that. Okay, right. Okie dokie. Like that. Whoops, like that. And then this piece of lace, which again, you know, this was just a little scrap that was hanging around on my desk. So that's all good because we're getting rid of that now as well. Just going to put it along here at the top of that sheet music. Like that. And again, you know, once I get my scissors, what I will do is obviously trim around. So it will look, you know, much neater. And all I think that needs now is a little butterfly to finish it off perfectly. Yeah, I think kind of like that. So, gosh, I really do apologise. I mean, it is very annoying. I don't know. Yeah, I really don't know how you stop those notifications coming through. And the problem is, you know, I'd stop them and then I would obviously forget to put them back on. And everyone would moan at me even more. Oh, you're never contactable. That's what my whole family say. Oh, you're never contactable. I mean, to be honest, I'm probably not really. Because, you know, quite often I may be doing a video and stuff. So, you know, I tend to obviously have my phone filming, you know. And so, of course, then I don't sort of necessarily respond to things. Right. Or what happens is I film and film. And then, sorry, I'm just looking for some more butterflies. I film and film. And then what happens is, of course, I stop filming and my phone then goes to... Right. Oh, that would be nice, wouldn't it? My phone then goes to... I'm sure I just cut one of those off, didn't I, just now? I should already have a flower laying around somewhere that I didn't use already. My phone goes, like, into, you know, another room or whatever while I'm uploading the video. So, of course, then it's plugged in. Would you believe my video switched off anyway? So, after all that, trying to keep it in one thing, it's switched off anyway. So, right. You didn't miss anything. I've just literally attached this here, and I was just about to say, so when I get my scissors, I will obviously trim this up, maybe round the corners, and then it will be, you know, a nice pocket. So that's our first three things that we've made with that pressed flowers snippet roll. So I hope that you like them. And obviously the pressed flower elements are here. And yeah, thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you guys again soon. Thanks then. Bye.